All right, so what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Barefoot Shoe Expo 2025. We're here at the Vivobarefoot booth with Ben. Thanks for taking the time to chat with us.
Awesome to be here, Chris.
Got a few questions for you.
Yeah.
So, what are you wearing today?
Right, I'm going to flick it off my foot and show you. This is, bit naughty showing this off, this is a round 2 prototype of the Mark II Primus Flow. So we've got Primus Flows out right now. We just refined the flexibility really, and added a little bit more, just a hint of foam to the heel counter for comfort and so it stands up straight.
Cool.
But what this has, we have put athletics track elasticity into the heart of the midsole.
Okay.
So you've got a hint of compressed, very hard foam. The goal being we're turning concrete into an athletics track, making concrete tarmac feel like you're running barefoot on grass, let's say hard grass, just a hint of something. Because ultimately, yes, the best technology that's ever going to go into a shoe is the human foot, but most people's feet are not strong enough to do sub 3 hour marathons barefoot on concrete or a sub 20 minute 5K.
True.
And even though this is aimed at performance, it's also obviously good for people who are transitioning into it because you get enough feedback not to cock up your technique, but enough kind of security that if you do stand on a big stone or you do stand on something, you've got a hint of something to protect your foot. That's the point.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome. All right.
All right, so what would you say differentiates Vivo from everybody else that's here on the expo floor?
Hopefully everyone here is of the belief that the greatest technology will ever go into a shoe is the human foot.
Sure.
So our goal is to create footwear that maximizes that potential of the human foot to be. Yeah. And the original patent on Vivo was ultra-thin, puncture-resistant sole. Our goal is to be as thin as possible for the given task at hand. So we have everything from, a Michelin-soled, super grippy, off-road hiking boot that you can do anything in, given your foot's strong enough, all the way through to the thinnest, actual grounded, you get the Earth's electromagnetic frequencies in a grounded census, all the way through to something like the Primus Flow for all-out elite performance. So, we've got even a 600-700, I don't know how much it is 500 pounds in the UK, a boot that you can go to the Arctic or Patagonia in,
yeah.
Right? So we covered all of the different, the Arctic, the tundra, the jungle, the forest. Whatever you want to do, there's a Vivo for you.
Yeah.
There you go. That sounds like a good little line.
Super wide range, which
Yeah,
we love
super
about
wide
it.
range.
That's awesome.
And more sports professionals, sports coaches, and people from all manner of life getting into Vivo and just, appreciating the joy of being connected with their feet, but also, the joy that springs into longevity and performance, as long as you take your time to do it properly.
Build up the strength to it,
Exactly.
right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So if somebody comes to your booth, what are you kind of directing them towards? They come up and say, put me in a Vivo. What would you do?
The biggest influence on our foot health is, of course, the footwear that we wear. Therefore, we're going to direct people towards, what's the style of shoe that you wear most of the time in your life. That's the best first thing to start. Be it a trail shoe, a hiking boot, something that you're going to wear as a practitioner, or whatever it might be.
Sure.
Yeah.
So depending on what they want.
Yeah, depending on what they want.
You already kind of teased something, but is there anything else coming down the pipeline that you're excited about that you can tell the audience about?
I mean, I tell you what, I'd be very excited to rebirth our golf style, even though golf is, I'm very excited about what is imminently coming, which is a Primus Flow trail.
Cool.
Again, like Nick Charlier, shouts out to Nick, who is about to be he's already been anointed as, but he is going to be head of Vivobarefoot America. He's moving to Austin pretty soon. Nick just banged out a 50K Ultra in 3 hours, 58 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, and yeah, I think a lot of people who do serious endurance off-road are going to really enjoy that Primus Trail Flow and the Flow Mid.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing. Cool.
All right.
Well, thanks again for taking the time, and we'll catch you guys for the next one.